Welcome to Ventichic. In today's video, we'll talk about Turkey. Turkey has roots dating back to the Paleolithic era and has been home to numerous civilizations, including the Assyrians, Greeks, and Armenians. Unfortunately, Turkey endured countless wars from the 14th century to the early 20th century, and its political climate remains unstable today. Join us as we explore this fascinating country with a rich history and culture. Without further ado, here are 15 Turkey facts you didn't know. Number 1. Turkey is home to two of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The Temple of Artemis is a great shrine dedicated to the Greek goddess of hunting and childbirth, also known as Diana in ancient Rome. This temple is near the ruins of the once great city of Ephesus in Selçuk. Additionally, the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus is an ancient burial chamber built in 353 BC and crafted by 4 talented Greek sculptors. Although it lies in ruins, visitors can still explore the site in Bodrum, Turkey. Number 2. Soup before a meal is very common, even before breakfast. Turks have a strong affection for soup, a popular dish regardless of the time of day. They always begin their breakfast with soup. During winter, soup is typically served with rice, bulgur wheat, or yogurt. Cold vegetables with olive oil are commonly served as a starter in the summer. In addition, hosts remain at the table until their guests are done. Number 3. Santa Claus was technically born in Turkey. Saint Nicholas, the Christian saint and the inspiration behind Santa Claus, was born in what we know today as Damra, Turkey. As a bishop, he was revered for his miraculous acts like resurrecting 3 murdered boys and multiplying a ship's cargo of wheat. He is also generous at gift giving. Number 4. Turkey has the highest number of Facebook users in the world. With just under 300 million Facebook users, Turkey's social media presence is noteworthy because of its online population. The country has a highly engaged online audience, which is remarkable since it has a youthful population, with over half of its citizens under 30 years old. Number 5. You might be served chicken breast pudding when traveling in Turkey. A popular dessert in Turkey is chicken breast pudding made by boiling chicken, sugar, milk, and cinnamon, which may sound strange. This dish was a great honor to be served to the sultans during the Ottoman Empire period. It may be bizarre, but if you find it on your plate, it's advisable to try it. Smile and nod to avoid offending anyone. Speaking of food, have you tried any Turkish food before? Let us know how it tastes in the comments below. Number 6. Leonardo da Vinci planned a bridge that ran over the Bosphorus, but it was never built. During the 1950s, it was discovered that da Vinci submitted plans for a bridge connecting Asia and Europe in 1503, which were never executed. The proposed bridge would have spanned between Paris and Constantinople, but the reason for its cancellation remains a mystery. Nonetheless, historical records reveal that da Vinci gifted the Sultan a windmill and water pump, which he accepted with gratitude. Number 7. Turkey is home to 13 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Turkey has some of the most stunning beaches worldwide and numerous safeguarded sites. It has striking hot springs, remarkable mosques and religious places, and national parks full of history. With a rich ancient past, Turkey has a wealth of Greek and Roman ruins to explore, some of which date back to 129 BC. Number 8. Many Turkish people didn't have surnames. Turkey implemented a surname law in 1934, which mandated all Turkish citizens have a surname. Before that, individuals would take their father's name and add son of as a prefix. Since then, a system similar to other countries has been adopted, where children inherit their father's surname. Yilmaz is the most popular surname in Turkey as of 2013. Number 9. More journalists are imprisoned in Turkey than anywhere else in the world. Journalism can be a risky career, especially in countries like Syria and Russia, where journalists have been killed for their work. However, Turkey has the highest number of incarcerated journalists globally, with many imprisoned for supporting the Kurdistan Workers' Party and charged with anti-terror laws. The government is known for putting significant pressure on the media, leading many journalists to practice self-censorship to avoid prosecution. Protecting press freedom and ensuring journalists can report without fear of persecution is essential. Number 10. Part of Turkey's coastline was given to Cleopatra as a gift. Legend has it that when Mark Antony and Cleopatra tied the knot, he gifted her with what is now known as Alanya, a picturesque town in southern Turkey, hoping to win her favor. Cleopatra Beach, one of the most breathtaking beaches in Turkey, and the nearby Cleopatra Island were cherished by the Egyptian queen as her paradise. Nowadays, you can sail to the island and experience its natural beauty. Oh, what would I give to have a lover that will provide me with a country? Gifting is equal to giving appreciation. It would mean a lot for us if you could give us a tick on the subscribe button of our channel and hitting the notification bell. We'll make sure that you'll get all updates from us. Moving on, number 11. The most expensive house in the world is on the coast of Istanbul. This stunning waterfront estate, decorated in a classic style, boasts a unique blend of Eastern and Western decor. Designed by Alexander Valery in the mid-19th century for one of Sultan Abdulhamid II's ministers, the mansion features ornate sinks and crystal chandeliers and spans over 11,000 square feet. This magnificent property offers a glimpse into the opulent lifestyle of Ottoman-era elites and is currently up for sale. Number 12. One of Istanbul's most expensive restaurants only accepts cash. With a 360-degree view of the surroundings, Kanat Restaurant in Istanbul offers traditional Turkish and Ottoman cuisine in a modern, minimalist ambience. However, they only accept cash and not credit cards, so keep some cash on hand during your travels in Turkey. Number 13. Turks are very patriotic. The Turkish flag, which has religious and national significance, is displayed with pride throughout the country. After the failed military coup in July, sales of Turkish flags increased as a symbol of loyalty to the government and the nation. With an 85% turnout for the last election, it's evident that the Turkish population is deeply invested in the country's future. Number 14. The women of Turkey won the right to vote before most European countries. Women's rights are often controversial in Muslim countries, and Turkey is no exception. However, the government has made significant strides toward gender equality, granting women the right to vote. It took Saudi Arabia another 85 years to follow Turkey's lead and introduce equal voting rights. Before we proceed with the last entry, please give us a like and share this video with a friend. Thanks. And for the last fact on our list, number 15. Troy wasn't in Greece. It was actually in Turkey. Troy, the ancient city where Helen was held captive and the wooden horse was constructed, is believed to have existed in Turkey's European part called Asia Minor. While some ruins of the city's Acropolis walls still stand, Turkey is mainly known for negative news stories. However, anyone who has visited the country can attest to its stunning diversity and rich history. Its ancient significance rivals that of Greece and Egypt, and its landscapes make it one of the world's jewels. Despite this, much of Turkey remains a mystery to many. And now, we've reached the end of our list. If you had the opportunity to visit Turkey, what would be your first destination? Would you choose to visit the ancient monuments and immerse yourself in history, or wander the modern streets and converse with the locals? It's time to discover this remarkable country for yourself. We're so glad you stayed until the end. Here's a little something to express our gratitude to you. Number 16. According to legend, Noah's Ark first landed in eastern Turkey on Mount Ararat. A team of evangelical Christian explorers claim to have found remnants of Noah's Ark under the debris of a Turkish volcano. However, there's controversy surrounding the claim, with many disputing the site's existence. We're so glad you stopped by Ventichic and spent time with us. To stay in the loop with our upcoming videos, remember to like and subscribe. We can't wait to have you back for more.